Are you tired of uniform things? Do you wish you could break or even bend objects? If that's the case, then I have just the mod for you. How's it going, guys? I did just check my analytics, and apparently we got like 500 subscribers in one day. That blows my mind. Yeah, that is a whole new record. I've had this channel for 12 years, and that is a brand new record. We're still doing it. Thank you guys so much for all of that, and I love quirky physics mods. You know I love mods that just bend the rules of what you expect Source to be. Now this one is another one, and this is the Deformation tool. A very handy and, albeit not super useful, at least not from the uses I could think of. But hey, I'm not a developer or anything, so what do I know? The only thing I know is this is one of the coolest mods I've seen in a good minute. All you gotta do is hold Q, go to Tools, go down to Deformation, select the tool, and then simply apply it to said material. Here we got this cube. Once you do that, you're going to notice that it starts to take on a bit more of a reflective appearance. Now, the good news is that you can, of course, change the color of this to any color that you desire. Alright, so maybe white wasn't the best choice. There we go. We got a nice cyan, turquoise, whatever this color is. A bluish green, if you will. And there you go. All you gotta do is start whacking it. Yeah, that's not really deforming. Now hold on, before we start throwing things at this, there's one more thing we need to do. Hold down the C key, right click, and subdivide. It does say experimental, however, this is required to have this work. Every time you subdivide, you're going to make the effect even more realistic. Let me show you by whacking this. It's a good thing I brought a bathtub with me. Let's go ahead and throw this at the cube. Ooh. Is that a dent I see? Well, kinda. I can see the line of a dent. Okay. This isn't enough. So this time we're going to use a more flat cube, or rectangle in this case, and we're going to go ahead and make it deformable. Now, when you do this, a lot of the properties of this item is going to change. And also, again, you want to subdivide. So right now, we are at 144. Do it again. Now we're at 576. Do it once more. We're at 2,304, so it does go up exponentially, which is great, because that means we don't gotta do it a billion times. In fact, there even is a limit to how many times you can subdivide. In fact, you know what? Let's go ahead and do it one more time. Now we are at 9,216. If we go ahead and do it again, uh-oh, it says too much. The maximum you can have is 9,200, but are you ready to have your mind blown? Hallelujah. That wasn't clickbait after all. This is the kind of black magic that I love to see. In fact, it really does remind me of the parallax mapping mod we took a look at. If you guys love physics or just game development stuff in Garry's mod, definitely check that video out. I'll put it in the top right corner. It is a trip. And then there was that other one where we could see inside of objects. I don't even know which video to put in. They're both pretty relevant. And they're both physics bending mods that I just adore. But look at this. Now these impacts, and this isn't fake by the way, look at this. It's a real dent. Now I truly cannot tell you how this is possible, but the creator is, in my opinion, an absolute genius for coming up with this in Source. I think it's really clever and really fun to mess with. Let's try a thinner object. This time I not only went for a thinner object, but a much smaller one overall. Once again, we just gotta do this. Subdivide as many times as humanly possible. There we go, that didn't take too long. Now, if you do like this, I'm pretty... Uh-oh. We got a dent. That's right, even just falling over is enough to cause damage to our object. Ooh. Now it's pretty cool because when you zoom in, you can almost even see the layers involved. Pretty cool stuff. Not only can you thwack off pieces of it if you really try hard enough. In fact, let's go ahead and bring out the crossbow. It looks like we fixed it almost. Let's go ahead and try it again. Oh, it's stretching out. I did not expect this reaction. Okay, that is very bizarre. Now, there is one thing important to note. It's almost as if there's like a preferred direction, because sometimes I'll hit something, and it'll act as if I shot it from the other side. But you know what? Let me show you. This definitely does work best with props. Oof. Yeah, that put a dent. So I do believe this is the side we want to do it on. Alright, so let's try that one more time. And look at that. We got a dent and we also broke our sofa. Now the cool thing about this mod is this dent is not just visible from this side. we can see the other side has the impact. This mod is honestly like really, really fun to mess with. If you're a physics nut and you just love tinkering with things, I think you're really gonna enjoy. Wait a second. Alright, hold on a minute. What is going on here? Why is the level phasing through the object? The reason why is because the object itself has not actually changed. That's right, there's some trickery going on here, but of course, it's source. There kind of has to be some trickery to even get this to work. Let's go ahead and blow some of this up. And yes, you can really like go ham. Just rip it to pieces. However, as you can tell from the shadow, the object is still here, and I am still interacting with it. I mean, come on, I'm floating. So now this really does remind me of that mod we took a look at where, well, you could see inside things. And now I'll link you to that video if you want to check it out. It really is pretty cool, and this is just another one of those interesting mods that kind of just twists my brain in a knot. I don't even know how to describe it. But of course, this mod does not only work on geometric shapes, it even works on, well, any prop. Simply go ahead and select the tool. Well, to varying degrees of success. However, having said that, let's go ahead and subdivide away. Once we have done that, let's go ahead and see what we can do. Ooh, that took some damage there. Let's go ahead and try to assess the damage. It's not looking so good. I might have subdivided too many times, but the bottom line is, there's no limits to this. If there's a prop that you can apply this effect to, it can be deformed. That even includes this cube. Let's go ahead and, you know what? Let's try not subdividing. Let's see what this does. Do we get a result? Oh, that's so cool. The corner is now bent in. Okay, this is honestly way better, but you know what? We went back to geometric shapes. Okay, these are just the easiest things to show the differences with, and we're not getting those weird effects like we did with that airplane. Go ahead and subdivide, because this is starting to turn into a rhombus now. Or it's like a semi-rhombus. Okay, now it's really getting messed up. I mean, is this mod not cool or what? I am seriously having fun with this. What about a cylinder? Let's go ahead and see if we can try to deform this. You know what, we'll do it right on the edge right here. This should do some pretty good damage. A little bit. You can start to see it's a bit more oval now. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna smack it as many times as I need to. And it's safe to say we have put a pretty good dent in this thing. But I'd love to know what you guys think down below. It almost looks like a crane, you know? Fly! And I probably just lost a couple hundred subs there. Guys, thanks for watching. If you did like the video, let me know by leaving a like or subscribing. And if you have a mod that you'd love to see and you want your name shouted out in a video, go ahead and leave it in my Discord page down below. You'll also find all the links to all the mods used in this video. I really can't thank you guys enough for all the support once again, so thank you. I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, thanks for watching, and farewell.